Hey you guys, welcome back to Miss Ari B, also known as Mocha Delight. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. Also, leave a comment and let me know what you guys thought of this episode, as well as thumbs up the video. So, how y'all doing out there? I'm gonna make this video real sweet and short. Hopefully short. Hopefully I won't talk too long. I hope a lot of y'all saw this video. Let me tell y'all what Cherish Today as a series has done for me and my family and my cousins. We have gotten together and got discussing some stuff. You hear me? It's so many different ideologies. We range from the ages of 28 to 78. We got the new young ladies talking about how they feel and love should go. Me in the middle, honey, in the 30s, I'm giving my opinion on how I think love should go. And so on and so forth, or whatever. But it just brings the togetherness of us in a family. And I really appreciate Ava for doing that amongst us women talking, especially us women of color. Also, let's get into this episode. Catharsis is the name of this episode. It was surrounded by Miss Gently's birthday, as well as Evan and Gently reuniting. I'm going to just pick out some key points that stood out to me in this episode. The first key point that I have to get off my chest was when Evan tried to speak to Ben. And the first thing Ben was like, you left without saying goodbye. At first, if Ben would have left it right there, I was hurt. But when Ben gave the extra 2 cents that we did not need, I kind of felt like, well, damn, Ben. You are like, did he break up with you or did he break up with Jenny? But from a father to his daughter, you hurt my daughter's heart. You broke my daughter. So that's how Uncle Ben saw it. But I really felt like, come on, Uncle Ben. I thought you would have at least understood. Okay? But it is what it is. The next major key point for me was when Miss Lima had pulled Gently to the side to let Gently know that this day is about me. What I want for this day is what I want. I don't give a damn if you in your freaking feelings. It's whatever. And she let Gently know that she's inviting Evan. And for some odd reason, I'm trying to figure out, damn, Gently, how you know Evan was in Tokyo? Tokyo. Is it Tokyo or Tokyo? Girl, you know I'm country, you know what I'm saying? Tokyo. Anyway, so I was like, damn, Jenny, how you know? So, Jenny, you could see the expression on her face, honey. So, the third thing that stuck out to me, we got to congratulate Gently. She's moving to San Francisco. She's leaving her best friend behind who is pregnant. So, congratulations on that, homegirl. We see you, girl. And we also got to congratulate Gently's replacement, which is his name. His name is definitely not. I was about to say, is his name Evan? No, it's not Evan. But we have to congratulate the young man. He's learning, but I don't know if he really likes Gently like that. Because Gently, I mean, girl, you really left some big shoes to fill, and the young man probably can't fill them shoes. So that's probably what it is. The next takeaway, my fourth one, was Miss Loretta Devine and Loretta Devine and Quincy Jones. Those were the 2 stars that stood out the most to me in this episode. And Miss Loretta was playing herself a celebrity, honey. And she's one of the top 3 black mamas in black cinema. And Quincy Jones, when he came through to do his cameo and his little spiel, his speech, honey, you can't tell me Quincy Jones had just got up. They were like, he was eating his plate and they said, Quincy, all right, it's your time. He's like, okay, hold on. He was up at the craft table eating and drinking, if you ask me, but that's neither here nor there. So my next point that I wanted to talk about with this episode, there were times where when Gently finally saw Evan, she was in her feelings. It's like she was second guessing herself. Like, did we do the right thing? Did we make the right decision that was best for us? And I kept wondering, like, well, damn, Gently. But people kept interrupting them. And I did like that. That gave you a little suspense there. But people kept interrupting them. And they would have little moments where they would talk and they would say whatever. But it was just like little crumbs here and there, in a sense. Another thing that I took away from this episode was they still love each other. Regardless of what all goes on, they still love each other. And one of my cousins had mentioned to me about the episode last night, because I promise you, at 10:01, as soon as the episode went off, she was like, they really love each other. They could make this work now between them, because they've had time apart, and they've both matured emotionally and physically, because Evan still look good. I mean, Jimmy still looks amazing. So I was like, okay, I see your point. I see your point. Also, Evan did not seem like it wasn't, because Jimmy, even though Jimmy was questioning, like, did we make the right decision? Evan definitely took a lot of blame. He took a lot of blame, just the same way that Gently did. And so I like that they both accepted their responsibility on the decision they made and what happened between them. And they talked about it. And Gently didn't seem combative. She seemed very humbled in a sense. But it came off like, damn, like I said, y'all, this was growth. Y'all need to hit me up on Twitter, because I be lighting Twitter up. You hear me? Also, I want to talk about the young man that was with Loretta Devine with the suit on and the hair in the bun. His skin looked freaking amazing, y'all. When I tell you his skin looked amazing, his skin looked sickening. You hear me? Sickening. It was so flawless and amazing. So those are really the moments that stuck out to me. We're going to give an honorable mention to Althea, Mama Fisher, because she's an evangelist now. And, and maybe they are just better as sex partners. Maybe distance. I mean, they do say absence make the heart grow fonder, honey. That's what they tell me. But, hell, I don't know. But you know that you ain't. But this was a very great episode. I cannot wait to see the next couple, or are they going to continue? Also, one of my other cousins was like, she was like, dang, Ava can't give us 5 more minutes. I just need 5 more minutes. And I was like, I think it ended. She left a lot of this up to our own interpretations. And it's very interesting to hear what everyone comes up with, if you ask me. But it was a really cute episode. I say, please, let's get a season 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. I want to claim that. And I loved it. I really love this episode. I really love this series so far. So with all of that being said, thank you guys for listening to this review on the key points that I found interesting for me. If I left something out, let me know what the takeaways that you got from this series, from this episode, or the series in a whole. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at Mocha Delight without the A. Also, my Twitter is Mocha Delight with the A. So I'll leave that when I come. It's coming up next, you guys. So yeah, other than that, y'all be blessed. Take care. This stuff is out here being serious. Y'all watch out your life. You ain't got but one life, baby. And you better do what you gotta do. You got one body. You better take care of it. Until then,